Hello, I welcome you with peace, I welcome you with love. Today is a wonderful day. Today I'm starting the series of the mystical nature of vagina. This is going to be a very quick, software. I'm going to be doing it in like a series. So today I'm starting the series. I posted it a few days ago that this will be the new series that I will start now. But some weeks ago, I think it's already up to a month, we were dealing with Woman is God. Woman is God, and that was from series 1 to series 5. Yes, for those who missed that series, Woman is God, go to our YouTube channel. You will find it there from series 1 to series 5. Then in that same series, Woman is God, nice to see you again. In that same series, Woman is God, we touched, I think it was series 3 or 4, which we touched about the power of menstruations and how women can profit from these powers to really protect our home and our family. Although it depends on the spiritual knowledge of the woman, but when she can be guided, she can also make use of it. So ever since I did that series 4, Power of Menstruation, so it draws a lot of attention because we're teaching Woman is God and people are seeing it like same story, same religion story. But it's deeper than that. When we tell you that woman is the complete manifestation of the universe, then you have to know that the body of a woman is a science itself. The body of a woman is very mystical in nature. The problem we have today is we have all been brainwashed. We have all been fed information to trap us here in this illusion. Imagine first they told you you are a boy, a girl. So your penis, your vagina. And it just seems like that's it. So men work. Before, they tell you women stay kitchen, men go to work. Now thanks to our gods, the balance is coming. The masculine energy is bringing himself down, so the feminine energy is rising, so balance is coming. So now the awareness starts rising that okay, woman was not just sit in the kitchen, cook, make me babies, take care of these babies. Woman was deeper than that, and men start also understanding that okay, I'm just a man, don't mean I have to have muscles and carry heavy things. You can just also be a man and be so simple and so cool and so feminine in nature, even if you are a man. So all this understanding and more awareness of energy is what is helping humanity. Good evening, Ovi. Is what is please help me share. If I just want to drop it fast, I don't really have time to share it now. But all this awareness and understanding now is what is helping the full human family to start really understanding where we are. Because for thousands of years now, this masculine energy dominates. Everything is just put on the dark. But thanks to the Aquarius age, everything is rising, even from alone. Even without you doing anything, they're rising. So when we talk about woman is God, for those that follow the series, we know now already that woman is the manifestation of the universe. Okay, fine. We keep it there. Then when we now speak about vagina, that's why I will title today's topic, what is vagina? Because a series, so we are going to be taking it one after the other. And I'm going to make it a very fast one. It's also very late here already. So what is vagina? If woman you are God, if you are that great temple, if you are that universe who decide to express now herself like you are now. So what is that vagina now that is keeping that balance now in between your leg? Yeah, they have called it different names. They have given you different teachings of what it is. But why is it that this is the only place in the whole of human organs? This is the only place in your body where new life have to come from, where you have to refresh your own dead cells, where everything that is not needed from you have to come out from. Women multiplying every yeah, where everything have to come out from. Why is it so? What is so mysterious there? What is this tube that is connecting to the uterus? What is this mystery canal there? What is really this place? And this is share with you today, because why is this very important? Although it's a series, so we are going to be taking it very, very light. The vagina is a gateway between this realm and the other realm. The vagina is a door, it's a portal. And this door is so magical that it's like a passage, but with a collapsed wall. So imagine this passage now as a tunnel that is collapsed. Logically, it seems like, oh, if a tunnel is crushed and collapsed within herself, how can it be passed through? How can that passage go through? Why is this wall collapsed? Why is it folding on itself? Because don't forget, vagina is always like asleep, and she rises when it's called for. Of course, it's heaven gate here. That's why we call it universe. She's the universe of a woman. We are just only using the word vagina to draw like a general understanding. What we are really talking about is the universe. Universe with Y-O-N-I. Universe. That's what we're talking about. Because why? Vagina is the gateway between this realm and the other realm. So what we have there is not a flesh, it's not a meat you can just like, this give me pleasure, let me play with it. No, what you have here is like, imagine it's like as a very high tension transformer where energy is being saved. Don't forget, as your heart is having her own memories, as your heart is having her own brain, so is the vagina. The vagina have her own memory disk. The vagina can tell her own story. She have her own library. So any vagina a man goes through it, that vagina absorb the data of that man and save it straight in the DNA of that man. So anything you do to a vagina, that vagina have the memory. Even if the person carry the thing, ignore it and don't even remember, that vagina have the memory. When that man or that uncle or that person, whoever that person is, that always mistreats this vagina, that always don't respect that vagina, whenever they come close, the vagina have its own behavior. We'll get there where we get to like series 2 or series 3, because we are going to speak about the behavior and the language of the vaginas, because people don't understand that the vagina can speak and you can hear, but you have to listen very good, of course. You have to know how to really listen very good. If you are good at hearing and listening to your own heartbeat and how blood goes through your body, then you can speak the vaginal language. But let's go back to where we are now. So that gateway that is between this realm and the other realm is known as vagina. So that gateway now, that collapsed tunnel. Whenever there have to be a passage either to go in, because don't forget this is a gate that things goes in and comes out. So it's not a one way, it's like a double lane. So that same place right now, the more things comes in, some become mystery, but some make it out anyway. And the more things comes out, the more that place closed again. So when it's coming, she open. When it goes out, she close. So she's always a constant collapsed tunnel. So she's always a constant collapsed tunnel. So that tunnel now, yeah, the difference of way to keep it open, of course. It also depends on the hormone of the woman and how her body and everything is. There are millions of different types of vagina. People always think, vagina is vagina. No, vaginas are very different. And with time, we are going to break it down, because why? It is not right to just call what is in between a woman's leg vagina. It's just like you are calling everybody in Asia Chinese. Everybody in Asia is not Chinese. So the understanding is very important. So it's an insult to a vagina when you just call everything vagina. Because why? A lot of men today, when you open a woman's leg and say touch vagina, they don't know where to touch. They just think, this is all vagina. That's what I see now. No. It's deeper. Vagina have different layers, and they all have their different functions. That we'll go into when we go deep into the anatomy of vagina. That would be another series. This one is just like introduction. What I'm trying to share here with you today is vagina is the gateway between this realm and another realm. And in that place, in that spot where you're known as vagina, there's always the door there leading to this other realm. Then in this other realm, it all depends now on the mind of this creature, which you can call woman in this case, because our mind is what creates that realm. So if you are meeting the wrong toxic woman, she will welcome you into a dark kingdom through that door. If you are with a very good woman with good spirit, who have good energy, then she welcome you into heaven. So what is behind that door depends on the energy the carrier carry. So vagina is not something that is general. It is individual, and it is different. It is different. A lot of ignorant men who think with their penis always think of vagina as the same. No. No. They are all found in between the legs, seems like same position, but they are different. All Asians are not Chinese. I like that as example. So what I'm trying to share here with you is the other realm behind that door. The first room, the first space, or the first realm, let me put it like that, it's all being created by the energy and the mind of the woman. So when the woman is toxic, when the woman is full of negative spirit and all those things, I don't like demonizing anybody, but when that energy is not positive and you go through that at gates, what you will first do is you will exchange, that's our own vagina. Now we extract lights from you, because our own realm now becomes like a magnet that only attract light. So it's like a dark magnet that only attract light. The normal magnet, attract ions or metals, but this one attract light. So the more you play around with that type of universe, the more your life is fucked up, the more your life is ruined. So that's why vagina becomes so mystical. But this is the introduction. We're going to keep it slowly. But what I'm trying to share here now with you is vagina is the gates to the other realm. And woman is the full universe that is manifesting. And vagina is the quickest gate to the other realm. It's more faster to access that realm than for you to even come out of your body. That is more quickest way for you to go. What I'm trying to share here with you is what is also in that realm depends on what she feed her mind. That's why don't go close to women who their mind is so toxic. They are not good for you. They're not even good for your soul. So the mind of a woman is more important than what her body look like. Because you see, that's her body you are tripping for. It can be very poisonous and can be very toxic when it's not really well taken care of. So that's why a wise man always feed the mind of a woman and just accept their body anyhow it looks like, because why? The body comes later. So the message today is the gateway to the other realm is that door you are seeing in between the leg. We'll be leaving it there today. It's going to be a different stage and we're going to take time to go through it. This is series 1. But remember that vagina is a gate. And in that gate, there is a collapsed tunnel. It's a collapsed tunnel, but because it's mystical in nature, and the bricks arrange themselves whenever there have to be a passage. So that's already a magic. But we'll go deeper later. So that's what I want to share with you today. It's a new series, and I call this series The Nature of Vagina, and how we are going to really profit from this mystical nature that our wives, our sisters, our mothers, our friends, for women, you women, you carry it. So we're going to understand this and tap more deep into this. This is really what I want to share with you today. I'm about to go to bed. I just want to do this quick. Yeah, because we have to start this new series. So I wish you all a nice day. And yeah, we're going to go deep into really this one. So please share it. If you have not been following the teachings and you are not carried along, go and look first or listen first to the Woman is God, series 1 to 5. That already can prepare you. Then you can understand already our sexual energies, our woman is God, and their roles and things like that. So when you understand those things already, then you can have all of us in this part. I wish you all a nice evening. Yeah, I have to go. Bye-bye.